seconds. Now, when Senator Grassley asked you about the Workers' Dignity Organization, you gave, I think, deliberately misleading answer. You said you did not represent them, and that convinced Senator Grassley not to continue on that line of questioning. You have been a legal advisor to that organization since 2013. That is, you have publicly printed on your AVO biography. It is what has been described in the Tennessee Bar Association when you were nominated. That explicitly says she served as a legal advisor for local workers' rights nonprofit Workers' Dignity. Now, why is it you're distancing yourself from them? The reason is because they are utterly radical. If you look at this group that you've served as the legal advisor for over a decade, this is an openly Marxist organization. This is a communist organization. Now, those words are not said lightly. According to their own characterization of their views, this group says there's no election outcome that improves conditions for workers. The laws of this country have never worked for our people, and now that the system is crumbling, we will continue to stand in community and solidarity with each other. The only way we win in a world we deserve is by building a multiracial working class revolution that can push out white nationalism, violent state racism, and the capitalist class that is desperately clutching to hold control and profits as the people rise up. Why have you spent a decade as a legal advisor to an openly communist Marxist organization? I don't think your microphone's on.
I apologize, Senator. If I could briefly clarify, more than a decade ago, probably for the course of 2 or 3 years, I served on an advisory board that helped this, at the time, was supposed to be a nonprofit workers' rights organization get set up and get started.
Did you know they were a communist organization?
Senator, at that time, they did not express these kinds of views. It was an organization.
So this is new. This wasn't the case then?
Yes, and I have not been affiliated with them in more than a decade.
You're aware that your current profile that you have up, your legal bio, says you are right now an advisor to them?
I apologize for any confusion about that.
So your testimony under oath, and that's all right. The facts will come out, but your testimony on I want to make it explicit. Your testimony under oath is that you have done absolutely nothing and had zero contact with them for how long?
I have not served on their advisory boards for...
You've done absolutely nothing and had zero contact with them for how long? Please answer the question.
Many, many years.
How many?
I don't know, sitting here today. It's been many years.
If you look at other statements from this organization, because they are radicals. They are radicals. If you look also, this is the same group in 2020. They called for abolishing ICE, abolishing prisons and detention centers, and abolishing the police. Why did you volunteer for a communist organization that calls for abolishing ICE and abolishing the police?
Senator, I have never seen these comments before.
You didn't know who you were volunteering for?
I was not a volunteer for them at that.
You were a legal advisor. Were you paid?
No, I was.
Then you were a volunteer. If you volunteered to be a legal advisor, you were a volunteer. Why did you volunteer? Do you support abolishing ICE?
Senator, at this time,
Do you support abolishing ICE?
I do not, Senator.
Well, it's amazing because a minute ago you also told Senator Graham that the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition that has a manifesto calling for abolishing ICE, you said you had nothing to do with it, which is fairly astonishing because on page 3 of their manifesto, they thank you by name for what they say. We would like to thank the following individuals and organizations for their thoughtful feedback and input. This platform would not have been possible without their expertise. Are they lying?
Senator, I'm not familiar with that manifesto.
Are they lying? Did you provide any assistance? Did you give feedback and input, which is what they say on the cover page?
Senator, I didn't even know that existed, and so no, I did not provide input on it.
And why, when Senator Graham asked why you gave money to this radical candidate who has said 52 senators are Jim Crow senators and said multiple of us are siding with the devil, you laughed and thought that was funny. But Senator Graham asked you a question. Look, that candidate was as radical as I've ever seen. And when Senator Graham asked why you gave money to that candidate, you just smiled and didn't answer. So why did you give money to a radical candidate who believes multiple members of the Senate are siding with the devil?
Yep, you're fucked.
Senator.
Actually, Senator Whitehouse, you weren't here before, but there was an exchange with the chairman where Senator Kennedy asked for longer periods because you have two circuit justices, and the chairman said he was going to give additional time. So the comment they want to be gavelled as part of the show is not accurate, and Senator Welch said he was going to give additional time. In fact, he said at the beginning he was going to give 6 minutes. So my question, you did not answer Senator Graham.
Chairman, how much time has expired? How much time has expired? I just want to clarify. I just walked in.
Why did you give money?
6 minutes? Because it seems like more than 6 has passed.
Why did you give money to this radical? Put up the devil one too. Why did you give money to this radical candidate? $1,500, a lot of money. That's a question.
Senator, again, I'm not familiar with these comments.
You're a lying bitch.
Give money to this radical candidate. Could you let her answer the question, please?
I'm not familiar with these comments, and
Why did you give money to her? That's the question. You're not going to answer? You're refusing to answer why you gave money to her.
Senator, I'm not familiar with these.
That's not an answer. My answer is, why did you? What is the affirmative reason? You gave $1,500. There was something you saw in her that you said, this needs $1,500. Why? Please answer that question.
Time has expired.
Would you please ask the witness to answer the question? She's refusing to answer it. It's indefensible, but answer. Was there any reason? Or you just give $1,500 to anyone?
Senator, your time has expired.
I would like her to answer the question. And you said she could answer the question. She has refused to do so multiple times. Please answer the question.
She answered the question.
No, she did not. She said she didn't know those comments. That's not why she gave the money.
Senator,
That's right.
Can I ask you why she gave the money? You don't know because she hasn't answered.
Senator,
Are you going to answer, Ms. Kaplan?
Senator's time is
not
expired.
No, why you?
Get him, Ted.
Says we are aligned.
Get him, Ted.
A lot of other
Get her.
busy days. Can we get on with the next
So
person?
you don't want an answer to the question either, Senator Booker?
I just
Are
want
you
to say
able
for
to
the
answer
record,
the question, Ms. Campbell, or do you believe this committee doesn't deserve an answer to that question?
Ooh.
So you're silent. You're just refusing to answer.
who's next?
Senator's time has expired. The senator doesn't like the answer.
Get him, Ted.
It's not an answer. She sat there silently and has not spoken. That is by definition not an answer.
Senator from
That's right.
Connecticut.
I'm trying to understand your answers to this committee. Let's start with the workers' dignity question, because your truthfulness under oath is surely, I notice my friends across the way now are utterly uninterested in any organization you've been a part of. They're suddenly utterly uninterested in things you wrote in the past. They're utterly uninterested in who you give money to. That wasn't the case just a few years ago, but be that as it may, surely they're interested in your truthfulness. I have now counted, just as I've sat here today, 4 separate answers by you, all of them conflicting as to what exactly was your relationship with workers' dignity. So let's just get this nailed down. First of all, did you disclose your relationship with workers' dignity to this committee?
No.
Don't look at the chairman, look at me.
I'm not sure that I included that. I don't remember.
This committee. Then you told Senator Grassley, I've never represented that group. Then you told Senator Lee, next, that you had indeed advised them, and that you'd advise them as a member of a legal advisory board. You said 10 years ago, right? Then you told Senator Cruz that, in fact, you had advised, and you told Senator Lee you'd advised them briefly. You told Senator Cruz, actually, you'd advised them for 3 years. Then you told Senator Durbin that it wasn't 10 years ago, it was 15 years ago. So what is it exactly? You didn't disclose your association with this radical group to the committee. You're currently listed now, your own bio lists you as a legal advisor to the Workers' Dignity Group from 2013 to the present. To the present. The Tennessee Bar Association cited your work with this group for your nomination. So what is the story? When did you start working for Workers' Dignity?
Senator, more than a decade ago, for 2 or 3 years, I served on a legal advisory committee or board.
So you gave them legal advice.
We were helping them set up as a
So you represented them. So you lied to Senator Grassley earlier when he explicitly asked you, did you do any legal work? And you said no.
More lies from the
In fact, you served on a
Democrats.
legal advisory board. That's your testimony now.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Senator, I served on this board.
On a legal advisory board. correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you lied to Senator Grassley here under oath.
Yes.
What else have you lied about?
She's going to jail. Just like the other one, she got a fucking jail.
Workers' Dignity has condemned Israel's ethnic cleansing of Palestine. They have said that Israel is engaged in ethnic cleansing. Do you agree with that?
No, Senator.
How can I believe you? You just lied under oath a moment ago to Senator Grassley.
There
You
it
lied to
is.
us up and down on this committee. I mean, this is a serious problem, Ms. Campbell. I have to say, I've never seen a witness, never, in 5 years in this committee, sit here
A
and
lie.
lie to us and change the story person to person. What is it? Why are you afraid to tell the truth about workers' dignity? Why have you lied to this committee? Why didn't you disclose it? Why did you lie to Senator Grassley? Why have you changed your story every time you're asked?
Because that's
Senator,
what they
I
do.
have not lied to you today. I've tried to represent my
You're full of
participation
shit.
with this group.
You already got caught,
That is,
bitch.
you misrepresented your participation with this group. You apologized to Senator Cruz for any confusion. You've created the confusion.
That's right.
Deliberately.
That's right.
Deliberately.
To lie.
Let's talk about something else that you've created confusion for. The biggest political donation that you have ever made is to Odessa Kelly, this radical candidate who said that members of this committee are Satanists, who endorsed violence. Why did you give money to Odessa Kelly? Over $1,000. I mean, that's not nothing. That may be nothing to you. That's not nothing to most people. Why did you give money, the most money you've ever given, to this person?
Senator, Miss Kelly lives in my neighborhood. She's one of my neighbors.
And you agree with her views?
No, on those views that you've read, I don't agree with
Oh,
them.
I haven't read any of them. I'm just asking you. Do you agree with her views? I mean, you gave her more money than anybody
What
else.
the fuck
Your
here?
governor, your state senator, your attorney general. You gave her the most.
I do not agree with all of her views, no, Senator.
Well, which ones do you agree with? Can you name one?
Senator, I know that she is my neighbor, and I'm a neighbor.
That has nothing to do with
I
nothing.
see. You're a neighborly person. Well, I tell you this. You've represented to this committee that you didn't know what Odessa Kelly said and the frankly outrageous things that she said and did. You said you didn't know anything about workers' dignity. You lied to us about your association with that group. You said you didn't know anything about the Tennessee Immigrant Refugee Rights Coalition, who thanks you personally in their introduction. You said you didn't know anything about that. I mean, either all of these people are liars or you are, Ms. Campbell. It's one or the other. It's quite a pattern. Maybe they all are. But given what you've told us under oath today, I think the answer is you are. And for that reason, you are utterly unqualified to sit on the federal bench.
There it is.
Senator's time
Goodbye.
has expired. Senator Kennedy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Campbell, you lied to Senator Grassley, didn't you?
Yep.
No, Senator.
You say that you never represented workers' dignity, didn't you?
That's right.
That is correct, Senator.
That means
That's
you
not
lied.
true.
Senator, I have never represented that organization.
Yes, ma'am.
You're done.
That's not true, is it?
Senator, it is true. I served for a period of 2 or 3 years, more than a decade ago, on an advisory board to help them set up as a nonprofit.
In fact, you were so supportive of workers' dignity that not only did you represent them, you didn't charge them a fee. Isn't that correct?
Senator, when I was on their advisory board more than a decade ago, I did volunteer my time.
Right. You know what this is? You recognize that picture?
No, Senator.
This is from Workers' Dignity's website. There you are, right here. It's got your name.
What the fuck?
Wow. Judge Lopez, you have more sympathy for the criminal than the victim, don't you?
Senator, I worked on behalf of victims of crime zealously as a prosecutor, as a judge, I listen carefully to understand impact on victims, and I have always take that into account.
Do you know Micah Smith?
Michael Smith, Senator?
Micah, M-I-C-H.
I don't believe I know a Micah Smith, Senator.
Okay. I bet the victims of Micah Smith remember Micah Smith. If you don't,
Senator, there was a defendant I sentenced named Michael Smith.
Mr. Smith molested a 4-year-old girl, didn't he?
Senator, he was convicted after trial of unlawful sexual contact under Maine law.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
That was a charge, Senator.
Right. Mr. Smith molested a 9-year-old girl, didn't he?
Senator, again, he was convicted of unlawful sexual
There we
contact.
go. Here we go. Backpedaling and lying.
The sentence the state requested.
At oral argument, this is how Mr. Smith's conduct was described. Quote, you heard this testimony. All of the abuse is done in the same fashion. Smith would rub his fingers in a circular motion on the vagina of each child.
That's sick.
And he did so repeatedly.
That's fucking sick.
Now, where I come from, we call that sexual abuse.
Yes, it is.
You can pretty it up all you want to, Judge. This is what you said in Mr. Micah's sentence. These are your words, not mine. What I can say, you said, is that this is a very tragic situation of a person who has a lot of good in him. A lot of good in him. Having done a very reprehensible thing to 2 young children causing extreme damage. Did I read that correctly?
Senator, in that case, I imposed the sentence the state requested.
Did I read that, your quotation, correctly?
Senator, that, I think, is a portion of what I said at sentencing. My focus was on...
But the words I read...
Okay, how do you get the fucking parking brake off?
That's what was reported in the paper, Senator. I have not seen a transcript of the sentencing.
I bet the victims remember, Judge. You might have forgotten, just like you forgot his name, but I bet the victims remember.
That's right.
And then you handed down a sentence. You gave Mr. Smith 12 years, but you suspended 6 of them, didn't you?
Senator, that was at the recommendation of the state because...
But it was your ruling. Is that an accurate statement of your ruling?
Senator, I accepted the state's recommendation that 6 years should be suspended so that Mr. Smith would be required to participate in sex offender treatment.
I appreciate the lengthy explanation, but I think it's a pretty simple question. That was your sentence, right?
Yes, I imposed the sentence the state requested in that case.
Are you familiar with the Bangor Daily News?
I am the Bangor Daily News, Senator.
Right. Did you read the article they wrote, quote, light sentences send the message that domestic violence does not matter, end quote.
I don't understand.
Remember that article?
I have read it, Senator. I believe it mischaracterizes a case that is...
That was our article was about you, wasn't it?
My recollection, Senator, is that it described several different cases. The case that I worked on that was described there, the defendant in that case was acquitted by a jury of the most serious conduct, and that was not reflected in that article. And so
the newspaper got it wrong.
That was an op-ed that I believe misunderstood what happened, which is the jury acquitted the defendant of the most serious conduct that he was charged with. I was not the fact finder in that case, and so at sentencing I was bound by the jury's verdict.
Let me ask you, I'm going to run out of time here. I wish I had more time for you, Ms. Campbell, but I've seen a lot of activist judges, and I'm not saying you're the most activist, but the list you're on, it sure doesn't take long to call the roll. Let me finish with this question. I'm going to end as I began, Judge Pez. You have more sympathy for criminals than victims, don't you?
Yep.
Senator, I have the support of the Maine Coalition to End Domestic Violence and the Maine Coalition Against Sexual Assault. I believe that support is a reflection of the work I did as a prosecutor, as well as the care I take with cases involving victims as a judge.
You're embarrassed to answer my question, aren't you?
I appreciate your work on human trafficking. I was so disappointed looking at your sentencing record that you would go light on those criminals. Those of us who work in the human trafficking, child abuse areas, it is so disheartening to see judges who practice leniency on these criminals. Ms. Campbell, it's nice to meet you. You and I have never met. And Senator Welch, you said the White House said we had interviewed her. We've never met. And no, we did not interview her. So we may want to correct the White House record on that. Ms. Campbell, have you ever been a judge?
No, Senator.
Do you mind using your microphone?
Okay, right bumper, okay.
And so you have no experience. You have appellate law experience, but no experience as a judge.
Wow.
Senator, I have argued numerous times before the
Okay, but you have no experience as a judge. I want to go back to the Tennessee Bar Association. When your nomination was announced, and by the way, this was a deal that was worked out before the vacancy was ever announced. We heard about it from plenty of people in Nashville.
Now it's
this
not.
is exactly what was going to happen, that the deal was done. And I'm sure you're probably aware of that. Weren't
Turning
you
the
aware
parking
of
brake
that?
off and it's not turning.
Senator, I was not.
Okay, the Bar Association does note your work for workers'
No brakes.
dignity. Did you ask them to correct that since you said you never worked for them?
I have not asked them to correct that.
Why did you not?
I wasn't aware that it said that.
Oh, so the TVA law blog is sent out, and you read it? I assume you read
Sorry,
it.
guys, I wanted to listen to
And
this
did
hearing.
you note the inaccuracy?
Whoa, no
And did you
brakes.
ask them to correct it? Did they issue a correction? Please respond.
Senator, I do not recall reading that blog.
You don't recall reading it. So this deal was so cooked that she didn't even look at what the TVA law blog had to say when the nomination was announced. Let's go to this support for Odessa Kelly, and we've discussed that several times today. You've never been able to say why you chose to support her, and you were tagged in a Facebook post with her. So there is a reason you chose to make your largest political contribution ever to Odessa Kelly. And we have a list of tweets, Mr. Chairman, things that Odessa Kelly has said about this committee, positions that she has taken. So why would you choose to support Odessa Kelly when you knew what her opinions were?
Okay, so
Because
down
when
this
people
park. What
say
the
things
fuck,
like that,
Game?
it's not only in a tweet. We've got it on Facebook. We have it in other instances. So would you like to provide an answer on that? Senator Cruz asked you about that, and you never could say why you supported her. Do you align with her politically? Do you agree with her? Do you think that we are aligned with the devil? What would cause you
This never changed.
to be right out there with your best political support and contribution for her?
Senator, as I said, I'm not familiar with those statements. I do not support.
So you never heard her indicate anything. What did you think you were supporting? What kind of agenda were you supporting when you supported her?
Senator, again, I'm not familiar with those particular statements.
You have to have it. Every candidate has a political ideology. Why would you give that support for someone who has made such statements? And let me ask you, go back to the workers' dignity, that work that you've done. Do you agree with them on abolishing law enforcement, abolishing ICE?
Senator, I'm not familiar with those statements, but I can categorically say to you that I disagree with those positions.
So you would not abolish ICE. Okay. The Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition, and we have discussed this, and you're saying, I want you to say this for the record. So you are saying that they are lying when they say that you gave them advice and consent and help. Is that correct?
Shit, I'm not gonna make it.
Senator, the manifesto that was referenced, I am not familiar with it.
So why would they think that they had depended on you for advice? And why would they note this? Did you ask them about it? Did you say, why are you referencing me and I had nothing to do with this? Did you talk to anyone?
Senator, until today, I did not know that my name was listed in one of their publications.
You had no idea about that. Well, do you agree with them? And I'm pulling this from a Fox 17 news report. TIRRC is calling on Metro Police to develop clear policies and refuse to help ICE carry out civil immigration enforcement in Davidson County. Do you agree with that statement?
Senator, I'm not familiar with that statement, and no, I don't agree with it.
You don't agree. Thank you.
Senator Hawley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Campbell, I'd like to start with you if we can. According to FEC reports, the largest donation that you've made to a candidate is a $1,500 campaign contribution to Odessa Kelly, candidate from the Tennessee 7th Congressional District. Does that sound right to you?
That seems accurate, yes, Senator.
Now, look, this candidate, Ms. Kelly's made some pretty crazy statements. Are you aware of those?
Senator, I suspect that some of the statements you're going to ask me about were after her candidacy, and no, I have not. I don't follow her on social media. I don't have Twitter, so.
All right. Well, you don't have Twitter, but look, she made some really awful statements, including the following tweet just 4 days before, not after she was a candidate, not before she was a candidate, while she was a candidate, and just 4 days before you contributed to your campaign. Here's what it says. Like Cory Booker said, hashtag Ketanji Brown Jackson, God has got you 100%. As Blackburn, Cruz, Cotton, Graham, Hawley are obviously aligned with the devil. Apparently I'm not. Be great. Be great, black woman, be great. The hate is real. The racism is apparent. The disrespect is on another level. Now, this tweet, which is a public statement, attacks some members of this committee, a lot of members of this committee, as being, quote-unquote, aligned with the devil. What does that mean? I mean, do you agree with Odessa Kelly, that members of this committee, the members that are mentioned in this tweet, who happen to have opposed Justice Jackson's nomination, you agree that that means that they're racist, that they're the devil? Would the same apply to those senators who criticize Justice Clarence Thomas, or to those who voted against his confirmation when he came through this committee?
Senator, I am not familiar with those statements, and I do not support them.
Okay. I understand that, and I understand that you're not on Twitter, but this is a candidate that you donated to. Now, I'm willing to assume that that's not the only crazy statement she's made. And in fact, it's certainly not. On January 11th, 2022, only a few months before you contributed to Odessa Kelly, she tweeted, quote, let me make this simple. 41 million people in the U.S. and the USA ID as AA/BLK, and their ability to have fair representation is being decided by 52 white people in the Senate, including Tim Scott. 48 Republicans plus 2 Ds. That's insane. Now, I don't know what that means by white people, including Tim Scott. I think Tim Scott would probably take exception to that. And how is this tweet calling out our black colleague, Senator Tim Scott? How is calling him white not racist?
See, got more lies.
Senator, again, I'm not familiar with that statement.
There it is.
I have no affiliation with that
Of
statement.
course you
I
don't.
don't know what some of the
You
acronyms
share those
in that
views?
statement.
You share those views?
No, Senator, I do not.
All right. Now, according to your AVO profile, you've been legal advisor to an organization called Workers' Dignity from 2013 to the present. Is that correct?
Senator, I have never represented Workers' Dignity. A long time ago, I was on a legal advisory board
Yes.
to help them.
So you have been a legal advisor. You have been a legal advisor to the what?
I apologize.
Yeah, see, just got caught lying. He just said, how come you didn't tell me that?
Board about
There it
15
is,
years
more
ago
lies.
when they were
Not fucking surprised.
Okay, and when did your work for Workers' Dignity end?
I'm sorry, can you...
You talked about when, that it was a long time ago. When did it end? When did your work for them as a legal advisor end?
Yeah, more lies.
Senator, I would guess in about 2012 or 13.
All right, now, according to your AVO profile, on June 12th, according to that profile, you authored an endorsement for an attorney named Raquel Lee Bellamy on June 12th. So, at the least, you should have been aware that your AVO profile listed that you are currently a legal advisor to Workers' Dignity. Were you aware of this?
I was not, Senator.
Oh,
You were
bullshit.
not aware of the fact that even though June 12th, now June 12th, that's just a week ago yesterday.
Yep.
Tell me what I'm missing here. Because you authored an endorsement for an attorney named Raquel Lee Bellamy on June 12th. So, were you not aware that your AVO resume listed that you were currently a legal advisor?
Apparently not.
Dignity?
Senator, I believe it's been more than a decade since I looked at my AVO profile, and so I was not aware that it said that.
More than a week? Which one?
I have not looked at it. Are you suggesting June 12th of this year?
Yes.
No, that is incorrect, Senator.
Okay, but you can't tell us when it ended. You haven't told us really when it began or when it ended. A minute ago, you didn't acknowledge to Mr. Grassley what was going on, so I'm a little confused. I'm about to be gabbled out. I'm out of time, but this raises some questions. It also raises some questions. Your largest political campaign donation went to someone who was made blatantly racist comments and really wildly inappropriate comments about almost every member of the community, and I find that troubling.
Wow. Yep, she's done. Another one of Biden's cronies. Not surprised. I love it. It's all coming to fruition. These motherfuckers are lucky they all don't end up in jail the way they're going. They're all gonna end up behind fucking bars. Fucking love it, dumbasses. Keep lying to the people, keep getting caught. Fucking idiots. I gotta be careful I don't lose this fucking box. I don't know if there's a way to strap it down. Just learning this game, guys. Oh shit, almost lost it there. Now wait, was I supposed to cut through there? It's not very clear where these fucking markers are. Yeah, it failed. What the fuck here? Alright, come on, skip the bullshit. See, I don't like time shit. If I would have known this was all timed, I would have never played it. Oh, there's a road right there it could take. It doesn't say how much time they give you. I don't like time shit. I really don't. Time shit when you haven't played it is not. Look at this fucking. I'm gonna lose this fucking box. Holy shit. Whoa. That's a hole for your ass. I don't care about the time. I want to just complete the fucking mission. Try not to lose this fucking box. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh! I just ripped the fucking tire off the trailer. It's gonna get interesting. I got no fucking tire on the trailer. Oh my god. Yeah, I hit that rock and ripped the fucking tire right off the trailer. Look, tire's got no tire on the trailer. Yeah, there goes the box. Why did it keep... I don't like this. It keeps fucking failing me. The fuck, man? on, Chevy. Oh, Chevy S10, come on. Oh my God, I can't make it up the fucking hill. Are you kidding? There goes the box. Come on, box, get back on. Yep, I'm fucked. Come on, skip this shit. I think I was supposed to cut through them. Yeah, there was a little road. This is pretty cool so far. There's a little cutoff right up here to the right. I think that's where the fuck I was supposed to go. I don't like that this is timed. Yeah, see that bridge? I think I was supposed to cut it that way. Oh, there's a bug. Keep trying it till you get it, that's all. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose the box already. There you go, I got it back flat. What the fuck did I hit? Oh, the trailer got stuck. Damn it. Making me look like I can't fucking drive, man. Okay, where the fuck is the map? Need a mini map. Fuck, am I going backwards? Nope. This is where I wanted to be. Okay. Whoa! Oh my god, I hit the bridge, you stupid fuck. I get it. Hope we can make it this time. I'm tired of fucking doing this already. Okay, where the fuck are we going here? I hope this is it. Can't see with this in the fucking way. Get this out of here. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Where do you get to that little menu? Can we fix it right here or no? Oh, my God. Fuck, now I gotta remember how to get back to that. Everything's broke. Yeah, this is your follies, Kansas. Yep. Yep. Here's your follies. Start recording. Fireside's driving again. Oh, no, I don't want to do the gravity race. Fuck, I already did this one already. No. I already did that. That's fucking done. I want a different fucking vehicle. That I gotta figure out here. This truck blows ass. Oh. Big truck. Holy shit, Kansas. We could drive tractor trailer. Look. Yeah, that's a frameless. You got to be careful with these. Frameless dump trailers, they're actually pretty good dump trailers, though. You got to be really careful with them. Why they got all this shit? Can you, like, I guess you could build your own stuff? I'm learning this motherfucker, so. Yeah, when I get the money, Paulie, I got to pay fucking rent. I got to tell Cosmo he got to wait. I got screaming Mimi up my ass. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Why is that not letting me go to fucking... That's hard difficulty. Holy shit, very hard. I already did this. Get rid of that piece of shit truck. What the fuck? I already did this. The fuck are they doing to me here? You just gotta push the car off the cliff, okay? Big deal. I didn't make it. I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh no! There I go. There it is, Kansas. I was supposed to push the car off. And there it is. And there it is again. Here's your shorts. You're not supposed to fall off yourself. God. No, stop, truck. Oh, I didn't go over you fucking assholes. I stopped it. There we go. I got it. Okay, where the fuck is my car? Why the fuck ain't it steering? Because I fucked up that A-arm on that side. Oh shit, I got a broken I broke the fucking tire, that's why. Alright, how do you flip it back over? I'm learning. What the fuck? Yes, boy. Trying to get used to it. Oh. Why am I in the fucking truck again? I don't want the fucking stupid truck. The fucking truck is junk. This flip over shit sucks. What the fuck? Where's the flip back over shit? It's all I do is flip the fuck over. There you go, Kansas. Steer. Nope, fuck the tire up. I guess. Be nice if I knew the fucking controls. Look, I can't even fucking keep the thing on its fucking 4 wheels, man. This is ridiculous. You can't even keep it on its fucking tires. This thing's not balanced right. Fucking frame's too narrow. I'll show him how to throw a goddamn dude buggy. This thing's too narrow. The fucking suspension's not wide enough, man. Not for the height of the tires. Knew that was coming. What the fuck? I did was hit the brakes. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know, Brandon. You fucking gotta get used to playing it and see what the fuck is here, dude. Yeah, well, I'm just learning the shit here, cowboy. Yeah, I know. I gotta erase some shit. Fuck. What the fuck? They won't let me run it? Alright, now where the fuck are you supposed to go? I gotta learn the controls in this fucking game, man. Like, where's the map and all the bullshit? Oh shit. Any type of vehicle, 2 points, so you gotta reach there? Any type of vehicle, Doom Kicker Base Camp. Wow. You have only brought enough fuel to make it a short distance. Can you help? Oh my God. The goal is to drive as far as possible with a limited amount of fuel. You can drive any route you want. There are different leaderboards for gas, diesel, and electric. Good luck. Yep. This asshole will be running out of gas. I can see this now. They need a mini map. So as long as you stay out of the fuel, you'll have it. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to be out of gas before I get out of the desert. Kansas, you got the cameras rolling, your follies? Your fireside follies? You need to start doing that, dude. You got to figure out how to get you the permission so you can do that. You know, I'm going to run the fuck out of gas. I'm not even going to get remotely close. Hey, a road. Look, I'm already down to 60%. Oh my God. %. I'm not even halfway there yet. I ain't even gone a mile. Well, actually, yeah, I think 2,000 feet is a mile. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Nope, I'm down to 29. Fuck, we're going to get close, but we're not going to make it. Fuck, going slow, you burn even more. Yep, I'm fucked. Yep. I'm done right here. This is hard. There it goes. Out of fuel. .7 miles. Oh my God. You drove 1 mile. Oh my God, that's funny as shit. How are you going to continue here with no fucking fuel? Where's the races at? Is like everything the fuck in this timed? Look at all the difficulties. High, medium. All of them are difficult. Probably won't even let me play it, right? Not with that fucking stupid truck, I'm not. Yeah, how do you flip the fucking car upright? What the fuck? I'm going back to digging soon. I dig it. I'm going back to digging. I got my driving out of my fucking belt. This old bastard did enough driving. This is what he was talking about being careful about through this shit. That's what he said, be careful at the inner part of the track. Because of this shit here. Yep, all this shit through here. I don't care about the time. Really don't give a shit. Holy shit, look at these fucking rocks. Yeah, that's what they said. Be careful of the interior of the track. Wow, look at this shit. Yeah, but see, Paulie, I'm not crazy about Forza, Wreckfest, and SnowRunner's too slow. If not, I'd be playing them. This is good so far. I just going back to digging here. I gotta get used to it. Oh shit. That was a big fucking rock and I just missed it. Now I'm fucked because I have no idea how to flip this car back over. No idea. Oh, that's fucked. Nitrous, nice. Recover vehicle is that? I guess that's what that is. Recover vehicle, they call it. It ain't doing shit. Alright, I'm done. How did I just do that? I don't know what I hit to get back to that. go. Again. And no, it can't stay on its fucking feet. Nope, can't do it. You fucker. Now it won't go in reverse. Now it won't do nothing. I can't get it out of park. All right. All right, I'm going back to digging. Until I can learn that. And I don't have the patience right now.